Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another video on the Funko Fiend YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a Funko Pop challenge. In this video, I'm going to be trying to find a Funko Pop in my collection for every single letter of the alphabet. Starting with the letter A, we're going to see if we can find a Funko Pop for every single letter, all the way to letter Z. But if we don't have one for a letter, we have to stop and end the challenge. So we got to see if we can find one for every single letter. I have a lot of different Funko Pops and a lot of different characters, so we should be able to do it, but I'm not sure, so let's get started. Starting off the letter A, I have this Ant-Man Funko Pop. This one is the one from Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I honestly thought the movie wasn't terrible, like it obviously wasn't the best, but now the movie's pretty much pointless now that Kang doesn't exist. No more Kang Dynasty, we're just going straight to Doomsday. Next for B, I'm going with one of my favorite Black Panther Funko Pops that I have. This one is Black Panther with Waterfall. I think it's like a Hollywood exclusive or something like that. I don't know, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. I really wish we got to see him as Black Panther in Wakanda Forever. It just would have been so different and so sick, but obviously wasn't much they could do. For C, we have my favorite Captain America Funko Pops. This is the one from Endgame where he has his shield, but also Mjolnir. He's also like riding the lightning in his jump. I think this one is so sick. I'm pretty sure it also glows in the dark. There's also a glow-in-the-dark version. I don't know if I have the glow-in-the-dark version, but there's one out there. For D, we have this Daredevil Funko Pop. I think it's a previous exclusive that I got at GameStop a while ago. I also just recently ordered the Daredevil Funko Pop from Daredevil Born Again, so whenever that comes, I'll definitely make an unboxing video. That one is so sick. For E, I have this glow-in-the-dark Electro Funko Pop. This is from the Spider-Man No Way Home Collector's box. Obviously from Spider-Man No Way Home. I think it looks really sick as it is. It's from the scene when he first spawns in the movie and is charging up. It also glows in the dark, which makes it even better. But next up for F, we have one of my favorite Falcon Funko Pops that I have in my collection. I really like this one just because of the colors on it, like the red and black look really sick. It's also like a comic accurate version. It's a 2021 SummerCon exclusive. For G, we have another Funko Pop from Spider-Man No Way Home. We have the Box Lunch exclusive Green Goblin Funko Pop. This is one of my favorite Funko Pops in my entire collection. I just love the way it looks. It's like metallic and perfectly green. Love the suit, love the board, love the pumpkin bomb in his hand. I don't know, just everything about this Funko Pop is perfect. For H, I bet you're assuming I'm going to show a Hulk Funko Pop, but I actually have this Hercules Funko Pop that I keep in my Thor Funko Pop shelf. I keep him next to Zeus on that shelf just because in Thor Love and Thunder in the post-credit scene, he was there. No Hulk Pop for H, but for I, we have this Immortal Hulk Funko Pop. I think this one is one of my favorites of all time. Like, it just looks so sick. It's a 6-inch Funko Pop. The colors look sick. The design is so sick. Also, it does say Immortal Hulk on the box, so I'm not cheating. It does start with I. But yeah, just like look at this. It's definitely one of my favorite pops of all time. Next for J, we have none other than J. Jonah Jameson. I don't know how you can see it, but on the newspaper, he has like the Spider-Man Threat or Menace comic. Or newspaper, I don't know why I say comic, but I really like this Funko Pop. I keep it next to my Spider-Man No Way Home Build-A-Scene just because this is the only J. Jonah Jameson Funko Pop that I have. Obviously, he was in the movie, so I gotta keep one next to it. For K, I have this Korg with Meek Funko Pop that I actually got pretty recently off of Whatnot. I think it's really sick. We got Korg holding a tiny little Meek. For L, we have one of my favorite Loki Funko Pops. This is from Avengers where he has the glow-in-the-dark scepter. I really like his helmet, the green cape, his armor, and while he's holding obviously the scepter. For M, we have Magneto. This is obviously the blacklight version of it. I think it looks really sick with the colors. I don't know. I really like blacklight Funko Pops. I know some people don't really like them, but I like them for the colors. They're just so vibrant and colorful and like different than all the other Funko Pops. I don't know. I really like them. We have this blacklight Magneto for M. Guys, the challenge might be over. I'm looking around my room and I can't find anything for N. Some of you are probably like saying to yourselves, Nick Fury. Sadly, I don't have a Nick Fury Funko Pop in my collection somehow. Oh, duh. We have this blacklight Nebula from the blacklight 2-pack with Gamora and Nebula. This one obviously starts with N. Alright, not gonna lie, we almost had to end the challenge on O, but then I googled Marvel characters that start with the letter O. Popped up Old Man Logan. I don't actually have Old Man Logan, but I do have this Old Man Steve Funko Pop from Avengers Endgame. It does actually say Old Man Steve on the box, so it's not cheating. Starts with O. I actually really like this Funko Pop. He's obviously sitting on the bench. Then he has his shield in the bag when he hands it off to Sam Wilson. I think it looks really cool. Next up for P, we have this Punisher Funko Pop from the original Daredevil series. I think this one's really cool. I thought he was sick in Daredevil Born Again, and I also can't wait to see him in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Alright, so next up for Q, I'm definitely cheating. I know this Funko Pop is called Pietro Maximoff, but I'm going to call it Quicksilver just for this challenge, just because we're so close to the end, and I'm pretty sure I have Funko Pops for every other letter besides Q. I'm just trying to think of Q, and I don't think I have a single Funko Pop started with Q, so I'm calling Pietro Maximoff Quicksilver. I don't know. It is definitely cheating, but like I said, we're so close to the end, and without Q, I think we have every other letter, so if you guys don't want to count it, that's fine. Maybe we'll just have a gap where Q is, but moving on. Alright, for R, I was kind of hoping I had a cooler Funko Pop to show, but this one is Ravonna Renslayer with Miss Minutes from the Loki Disney Plus series. So we have Ravonna Renslayer, the one that starts with R, and also just comes with Miss Minutes. Alright guys, this literally just fell off the Funko shelf, and I'm pretty sure it was a sign, because for Q, this is Queen General Ramonda. I completely forgot I had it in my collection. It just fell off when I was showing Ravonna Renslayer. So screw Quicksilver, Pietro Maximoff. Going back to Q, we have Queen General Ramonda. Thank you for falling off the shelf, I guess. It was really a sign that we do have one for Q. We're not cheating, we're doing this challenge legit. So Q, we have Queen General Ramonda, R, Ravonna Renslayer, Miss Minutes, and then Q, R, S. We can definitely find one for S. For S, we're going with this Silver Surfer Funko Pop from Fantastic Four First Steps. We have Shala Ball, the new Silver Surfer. I thought she was so sick in the movie when she was like actually surfing on stuff like the lava, the sand, the black hole. Like she was actually using her surfboard like a surfer, which I thought was super sick. I just said so many guesses, holy. Next up for T, if you're guessing Thor, you're actually guessing correctly. We have my favorite Thor Funko Pop, which is the Thor diecast. It's actually the Chase version where it's metallic like this. You can kind of see the Chase logo on there a little bit. I don't know if you can even see that or if I'm showing it correctly, but I don't know. I really like this one. It's on my Thor Funko Pop shelf. Next up is you, and surprisingly, we have one for that. We actually have this Ultron Funko Pop from Age of Ultron. I had this one out of box for a while. Or actually, I think I bought it in the box, but the box was just so damaged, I just threw it out anyway because I bought it for so cheap. But we got Ultron for you. I don't know if it's in shop, but for V, we literally have a whole shelf of Funko Pops that could work for it. We've got Venom. This one is the winged Venom. I think it's a Pop in a Box exclusive. Rest in peace, the Pop in a Box. But I think this one is so sick. We got Venom flying with these dope ass wings. Like even look at it from the back. Like I think it looks so sick. But Venom for V. For W, we have this Wolverine. This is like the classic suit OG Wolverine Funko Pop. I don't know. I think it looks really sick. Also, I thought it looked sick in Deadpool Wolverine. No, I just realized I sold my X-23 when I moved, so we might not have one for X. Because, like, I mean, I could just show this Professor X and call it a day, but that's kind of cheating. But I think it's going to have to do for now. We're so close to the end, it's just going to have to count. Professor X, just the X is going to have to count. I'm actually upset, though, because I used to have an X-23, so when I did alphabet challenges, I actually had one for X. I'm pretty sure I sold it on my whatnot when I moved out of my old room. So don't have that, so we're just going to have to stick with this Professor X. We got 2 more letters, we got Y and Z. For Y, I don't have any Yondu Funko Pops, but I do this one Yondu Funko Soda that I'm going to count, just because I think it's the only thing that begins with Y in my whole Funko collection. Like I said, it's the only Yondu. I don't think I have any Yelenas. Can't think of any other Y characters. But now finally, we are on the last letter. We are on Z, and I have the Funko Pop that I'm going to show in my hand. Do you guys have any guesses on who it could be? I'm going to show it in 3, 2, 1. We have Zeus. This one is from Thor: Love and Thunder. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the only Funko Pop in my collection that starts with Z. Actually, I probably have Zolavision somewhere or something else that begins with Z too. But with that, that is the last Funko Pop in the alphabet. We started at Ant-Man and ended with Zeus, and I'm pretty sure we had almost every single letter. But yeah, I guess we did kind of have to cheat with X a little bit, but we fixed the Q mistake, so at least we only had to cheat once instead of twice. But I don't know. That was me showing a Funko Pop for every single letter of the alphabet. I had a lot of fun doing this. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Funko content. But also let me know what else you guys want to see on this channel because I am still kind of new to posting YouTube videos. But yeah, see you guys next time.